Hey y'all, hope you guys are doing good. I just got done at the gym, so if I look a little sweaty and I'm half naked, that's why. I'm not about to wear a turtleneck to the gym, even though my grandmother has told me she would prefer. That's what I did. But it gets hot in there, and it's not always easy to try to cover up. But I'm trying my best. I do have a sports bra on, so I wanted to make a video for something that I have been dealing with myself here lately quite a bit. And I had saw a quote on Facebook the other day, and I shared it, and I don't exactly remember what the quote said, other than pretty much anytime a negative thought comes to your mind, say sorry, homegirl. I ain't got time for that. And I have noticed in my life, and I don't know if you've noticed it in yours, but when negative thoughts creep in or negative things happen in my life, I make so much time for that. I make so much time to think about it. I make so much time to worry about it. I make so much time for it just to constantly steal my joy. That can go with teeth. That can go with relationships. That can go with home life. That can go with your walk with Jesus. Anytime something negative pops in your mind, do you ignore it and think, I don't have time for that? Or do you think, crap, I have to worry. Crap, I have to think about this. How am I going to overcome this? When I lost my teeth, the truth is I look like I'm on here and I'm just living the best life. And this teeth issue has never got me down. Well, I'm going to let you in on a secret. This teeth issue got me down on day one. The moment that I realized I was going to have to lose my teeth that looked great, looked wonderful, was a time that I realized I had no control over my life anymore. I was sick, thought I was going to die, and the best thing that I thought looked best about me was going to be taken away from me. And physiologically, I had a hard time accepting that. There have been a lot of things people have gone through, but your teeth, you have to use to eat, you have to use to talk, you have to use to smile. I mean, your teeth are kind of your number one thing that you got to have. Sorry guys, my arm is killing me from lifting at the gym, so if it's a little bit wobbly, Anthony is driving, so it was not easy for me to go through this whatsoever. But I had to tell myself every day that, Amanda, you had to do this. And you know what? If the worst thing people can say about you is that you have dentures and you have implants or whatever it is that you have, hey, let them say it. Because if this is bad to save your life and to, go on being healthy, then they can say this. This was not an easy journey. It's not going to be an easy journey for you. You're going to have many difficult days, but you have to realize that you made the right choice, and that no matter how bad you think you may look, or how much you're not able to eat, or someone saying something bad about you, that you have to love who you are in this moment, and that it's your choice to accept this or not. The world may not be accepting of you, but you have to be accepting of you. I have no problem ever letting anybody know that this is a denture. I let them know this every day at work. If somebody asks me, hey, what do you have? Or, hey, I love your smile. My normal reaction when someone tells me that they love my smile, and this may not be the normal reaction because I know a lot of people have told me this, I say, well, they're not mine. Yes, they are mine, but I love to let people know that these are not my God-given teeth, that I had to work, that I had to overcome, and that I had to go through something really bad to get these. Now, I know a lot of y'all have ups and downs with dentures and ups and downs with how they look and whatnot, but you just have to, you have to let, for one, your dentist know what you want. And you have to not sign off on them if you don't like them. You have to, love your teeth. But when it comes to this journey, you have to be the driving force. in loving yourself. So, you know, this whole, when a negative thought appears in your mind, what you have to do is, not only do you have to, you know, you got to say, hey, Jesus, having a rough day, need some help. Call on to Jesus for help, because I'm telling you now, if you call on yourself, it's not going to work out. You have to believe in yourself, but you also have to have that Jesus. You have to have Jesus behind you, because, you know, there has never been anything that I've gone through in my life that I said, man, I did a daggone good job going through that on my own. No, I have always gone through things with a positive mind because I had Jesus. And because I knew that whatever I was going through really sucks, really not fair, but I knew that it was going to get me to where Jesus needed me to go and needed me to be. And my relationship with God is very important, because I wouldn't be where I was without Him, and I sure as heck wouldn't have got through this teeth issue without having Him in my life, and, you know, having my support people as well. So anytime a negative thought creeps in my mind, I always tend to think of the worst. But I'm going to try so hard and just give it my best shot on days that I'm having a really bad day. Today was one of them. I woke up and I didn't really want to get out of bed, and I just wanted to lay there, and I didn't feel good, and I really didn't want to go to the gym. And, you know, I got to the gym and I'm like, I really don't want to be here. It's uncomfortable. But I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Plus I have, you know, amazing support person who I am so thankful has come back into my life, because I was miserable. I was really miserable. You know, I tried to date. He tried to date. We tried to do things apart. And it always felt wrong. Like the entire time I tried to date somebody else, I felt like I was cheating on Anthony, and it made me sick. And, you know, I couldn't understand why the person that I was dating couldn't make me feel secure, couldn't make me feel happy, couldn't make me feel something. I felt like something was always missing, and I know it wasn't fair to him, because he could only give me what he could give me, but for me it was not enough. It was not enough, and because it was not who I was meant to be with. And with Anthony, you know, same thing with him. You know, he tried and tried, just was not there, was not enough, because it was not me. And I think, you know, in relationships, that your heart loves who it loves. And, you know, unless someone is hurting you physically, or they've cheated on you, or they've done something to just completely, you know, devastated, then I feel like you should work on that. Because if you love somebody, you should fight for them, and you should not let them go. Because, you know, I let him go, and it was the worst mistake I've ever made in my life. You know, we all make mistakes, and it took me losing him and going through the loss of a month and a half, 2 months of being without him, and trying to move on, for me to realize what I truly had. And, you know, I love this man more than anything in this world. My kids love him. We are great together. We're a team. I've never met somebody in my life who just gets me, who clicks with me, who loves Jesus more than he loves me, because that is important. Because if a man does not love Jesus more than he loves you, then he will never love you the way you need him to love you. And I heard a quote today, and it was great, and I told Anthony about it. You know, a girl on the YouTube had said, you know, if a man doesn't love Jesus, and you're like, but he's hot. He's so hot. So is hell. So I thought that was a great quote. But, what?
Okay, so the big picture, when you add both of those together with teeth, or with a relationship, is she kept referring to love. Well, love is blind. And so with me looking at her with teeth, without teeth, I don't see teeth. I see love. I see the love that I give her, and I see the love that is given back to me in return. And that is all that matters to us. That's all that should matter to you guys that are going through any struggle, any battle, whether it's teeth, relationships, whatever, is the unconditional and unseen love that you're pouring out onto yourself. You gotta love yourself first. And no matter, disabilities, you lose something, it don't matter. Your love is the most important thing. And if you lose that, then you lose your life. And it's a constant struggle, it's a constant battle. But that's why she's here to help, people like me understand dentures, and she's helped to be a support system for you guys out on YouTube that are watching her, and it's helping you guys to build yourself up and to be strong and have courage to push on and to learn about loving yourself as a person. So,
because people with dentures are beautiful.
Yes.
So keep your head up, and I'm always here, like I tell you guys. May not always be able to respond to you super fast, but I'm always here. So if you ever have any questions or just need someone to talk to, I'm here, guys. But I love you, and I hope you guys have a blessed week. Bye.